Back to Nessa's Knife Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at the divisive Microtech SOCOM Bravo. Why do I say divisive? Because as many people know, Microtech is an American company. They've always touted their blades as all American made, and this is a collaboration with Reich Knife in China, and for me, that's not really a problem for me. Of course, I want to support, being an American, I want to support American companies. Ultimately, this is an American company, although it is produced overseas. A lot of the knives in my collection are produced overseas. I don't really have a problem with that. If you make a good product, I will buy the product. And this is definitely a good product. I'm completely blown away by the quality of this. This is my first Microtech, so I can't make an educated comparison to the American-made Microtech products. I can say that right up front. I am not a quote-unquote professional reviewer. I basically review what I like that I've purchased for my own personal collection. Obviously, look at my views or subscriber numbers. This is a labor of love for me, just having fun with my own collection. So I don't have a huge collection or exposure to a huge collection to really get into testing and reviewing every company's models. But what I can tell you is this model appealed to me in the way that it looked. And I did a little bit of online research, and I saw what people said and the whole controversy with the China thing. I don't really want to get way into that beyond this. What I will say is, judging the knife on its merits, it is a fantastically built knife, extremely high quality. It is so smooth. I don't know that I have another knife in my collection that functions so smoothly. It just feels hydraulic in the drop, super smooth. This knife is fun to slow roll, which sounds boring, but it's so precise in lockup. Just opening it up slowly and hearing it and feeling it lock up, it's just on another level from most of what I have. There are a lot of reviews out there, I'm sure you guys have looked at, so you know what it is. It's a Microtech. It's made with Bowler M390 steel. This one was made just recently, August 22. I had to go on the hunt for this because there were serrated versions available. There were Tanto versions available. I wanted just the regular drop point. Straight, normal edge, no serrations, and it took a while to find. And I found this at Southern Edges, and the price was right. They were easy to deal with, and they shipped it quickly. I have, obviously, again, look at my subscriber numbers and views. I have no deals with anybody, so I'm just telling you what I found. And they were really nice to deal with, and I got a couple emails from them in addition to just your regular form emails letting me know it was on its way. This knife, I think through them, was $360. I think it shipped free, I can't recall exactly, but was a painless process, and I'm blown away by the knife. Let's get into it a little bit dimensionally. Again, it's a M390 blade, titanium frame lock with carbon fiber overlays. Overall length comes in right at 9 inches. The blade is right at about 4 inches, just shy of 4 inches, I would say. Sharpened edge, 3 3/4. Blade stock thickness, let's have a look at that. 190 thousandths, looks like. Yeah, 190 thousandths. So it's a big boy for sure. Came out of the box super sharp. Detent is tuned nicely for thumb flicking. The detent isn't overly tight. You know, as if it were if you had a flipper knife, you'd have a little more detent, but it stays in, of course, but it's tuned nice and easy. And if you really want to, you can whip it out. So it's not it's not super tight, but it's not going to open in your pocket. Speaking of pocket, milled titanium pocket clip, not deep carry at all. You're going to see that much of the knife sticking up, which isn't a small amount, actually. If you want to see very quickly, you're going to see about 1 inch of the knife, but it's sort of a small footprint that sticks up, narrow footprint that sticks up out of your pocket. It's not a big deal. Pocket clip does work nice. I've carried it a few times, and I have nothing bad to say about that. Let's get a quick weight on it. It doesn't carry overly heavy. Let's see what it comes up as. Yep, 5.8 ounces for something of this size and length. That doesn't seem too bad to me. I'm not a real stickler on the ounce per inch kind of thing. I typically prefer slightly larger knives, although recently I've gotten a couple really good small knives in my collection that are changing my mind about that. But again, I don't really have anything negative to say on this knife, and maybe that's a sentiment that continues through my reviews, but that's because my reviews are my knives from my collection that I wanted to purchase, that I found attractive. So most of what I review are things that I like. If I find a real stinker, I'll say it, but most of what I've purchased are things that I've researched myself and knew going in that I'm probably going to like, and I'm buying them for a reason. I'm not just reviewing them because somebody sent it to me or something along those lines. So if I sound like a broken record in the fact that I like my knives, I'm kind of happy that I like my knives. So I hope you guys like your knives too. But I hope you get something from seeing these up close and maybe seeing them from an angle, or learning something, or hearing something that maybe you didn't see elsewhere, or maybe you hear the same thing, you just get to hear it twice and it pushes you over the edge to buy it, and your wife can thank me later. So if you guys have anything to say in the comments, please drop one below. Please give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe. Talk to you later.